And now back to our sports show and the game of the week. And this week, the Colusa Redhawks take on the Amador Buffaloes at Amador with TSPN sportscasters Jim Vinciguerra and Frank Alverson. And on camera is TSPN's cameraman, Tommy Fox. And now back to our sports show and the game of the week on TSPN.
All right, we're back with fourth quarter action. 27 for the Amador Buffs tonight, 6 for the Colusa Redhawks here on TSPN TV's Game of the Week in its 26th year.
You know, that muffed punt there, that's probably a play that you're going to get away with in a game like this with this kind of lead. But those are the type of plays that can really cost you when you get into the league in these close games. The receiver, when he came after the ball, he slipped. He just should have called it a day then, got away from the ball, taken it down. He wasn't going to go anywhere, tried to pick it up. That's when he fumbled the ball and gave Colusa the short field.
All right, here we go. The ball on the 20-yard line.
Going to keep.
Pass. Underthrown.
Well, I think number 77 there altered that pass a little bit. He was coming on that left side, got his arms up. The ball was just thrown into the ground. It'll be second and 10.
Martin, isn't it? 77?
Yeah, that's the number. We had Buddy Martin.
Second and long.
Second down.
Roll to the right. Quarterback looking to keep it this time. He's got pursuit. Oh, going nowhere.
The quarterback's taking a beating back there.
Well, number 72 forced that action. He got deep in the backfield.
Barden.
And he made Hamilton go way around to the right.
Tyler Barden.
And then there was a whole lot of Buffaloes after that, so it is third and really long. Going to roll this way this time, getting pressured, getting chased, throws it, nobody home, out of bounds.
Threw it away there. Reminder, your overall sponsor of the Game of the Week, Jackson Tire, with 2 locations to serve you. 801 South Highway 49 in Jackson, out by Rayleigh's, and also up in Pine Grove, right on Highway 88. Again, Jackson Tire Service, your overall sponsor of TSPN's Game of the Week.
Well, that's going to bring up fourth and about 23.
Well, what are you going to do? You got to go for it.
Well, down at this position, you have to, but they sure are shuffling in a lot of players in and out. I don't know.
This is a surprise play, maybe.
They're going to try a field goal.
Oh, my God. Okay. This is going to be a
38-yarder.
38-yard field goal.
I admire your courage. I'm not sure I trust your judgment.
Well, he's 2 yards shorter than Amador's attempt at it, so we'll see what happens. This guy's a left footer, Frank.
Number 31. See what the old southpaw can do. 38 yards. Snaps down, holds good. It's up his way short.
Just about like the other one. If the goalposts were on the goal line, it would have been pretty close.
Goalpost on the goal line, he makes it.
Yeah. All right, so the Buffs take over on downs here with 11:39 left in the game.
Right at the 20-yard line.
Please get out your tickets now. The winning number for the 50-50 raffle.
Amador scored their first possession of this half. Then they've had 2 punts in a row. So let's see if they can get that offense going again. If nothing else, eat up some clock with 11.5 left here in this ball game. Straight ahead handoff to Littlefield, I believe.
Oh, good hit there by number 50 again is Santana, that linebacker. He sticks.
Well, gained 5 on the play, so good gain on first down and make it 2nd and 5.
For a couple of yards, hit hard by a Colusa defender.
So they just want to just keep this clock going. That's all they need to do, especially if they can peel off 5 yards a copy. So Littlefield in the backfield next to Grunwald. Grunwald wants to throw it. Over. Oh, nice snag.
Oh, what
He's
a
off
catch.
to the races.
That's
There's nobody
Williams.
going to catch him.
It's a 75-yard pass play. Grunwald to number 24, Williams.
You know, and that was a great catch by Williams. The ball was a little bit high. He just ran a simple slant, and the ball was a little bit high. Reached up, brought it in with his hands, and he was off to the races. 75 yards, Grunwald to Williams. And this is something that Amador didn't have a lot of success in earlier either, is their passing game. And all of a sudden, they've got a couple TD passes.
Okay, Griffin for the PAT.
There's the whistle. Now they're going. Snap down, hold up.
Oh.
Line drive, but I think he got it through.
Oh, my God, he did. That was a darter. That was a darter there. So, with 10:49 left, 34-6. The Buffs are spanking the Redhawks here.
Well, just like this game started, Amador scored the first 20 points of the half, and then Colusa finally got on the board right before the end of the half. Amador comes out and scores 2 touchdowns here in the second half, none for Colusa, so they take a commanding lead at 34-6 with 10:49 left in this contest.
XL Physical Therapy has a brand new facility featuring a year-round indoor pool and spa therapy in Jackson for the past 23 years. Owners Dave and Dee Dee Slater invite you to visit XL Physical Therapy in Jackson, Highway 49, right near Rayleigh's. Give them a call. It's 223-5669.
Well, I can tell you, Amador looks impressive tonight, you know, coming off that 0-3 start. But as I said earlier in the program, they played 3 very good football teams the first 3 weeks here. And the good tune-up for them tonight, getting ready to take on Somerville next week at home. We're going to be right back here, and I'm already looking forward to that, Jim.
Somerville, kind of the surprise of the league so far at 3-0, and I don't know how they were doing tonight, but the worst they can be is 3-1 in pre-league. So,
well, I predicted that they were going to win again tonight. That Lackey kid, that senior quarterback for Somerville, can really throw the football, and he's going to possess problems for anybody in the MLL who is not used to defending a good passer. Little pooch kick this time. I think they learned their lesson the last time on that 66-yard break. Oh, fumble! The ball's on the ground. Amador's got it.
I think they do. Boy, number 5, that was Cole, I think, just kind of lazily tucked it under, and it just popped out in a hurry. I want to say 58 may have come up with it. I'm not sure.
So Amador takes over on the fumble, be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Boy, a score here would send it into the stratosphere. I think this game's all over, but holy mackerel, 34-6 right now, 10.5 left in the game. Argonauts, or Amador, excuse me, has it 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line, looking to add on, and they're not done. Oh, Grunwald throws it behind his receiver.
Went down to his knee. That's
what we talked about earlier. You got to get that in front so he can catch that moving forward. So it's actually going to be a loss on the play.
It was Williams who had that
big loss,
70-yard touchdown reception about 5 plays ago, but loss of 6
anyway on the play. The good news is, well, I don't know why the clock's not running. It was a complete pass.
Well, they just gave it the old wind-up there.
But no, they're winding it. Straightaway handoff, number 44, that's Collins.
dropped by number 22, Andre Hayes.
Well, picked up about half of that loss on the first play. It'll still be 3rd and 13.
Third and 13.
Pretty much 4-down territory in here, Jim. Ball inside the 40-yard line, sitting at 36.
Good fake. Grunwald,
going around the left. He's wide open. That is
bye-bye.
a touchdown. Beautiful fake by Grunwald. Takes it in on a 36-yard touchdown run. The whole defense went for the
Sucked
fake.
into the middle for that fake, and he just, well, that was the one that they called at the beginning of the game, Frank. They went for the fake, and the refs called it. They didn't call the fake on that one.
Well, I got to tell you, Jim, that was an excellent fake. I had my binoculars right on it, and it took me a minute to figure out who had it, and I was looking right at the play. Offensive outburst by the Buffs.
Up and good. Puts that at 41-6. When does the clock run?
Extra point is good.
You know, I'm not sure, Jim. I don't know if it's 35 or 40. I'm not sure what it is where you go to a running clock. But we've got 9:39 left right now, and all we're waiting for is the clock to run out, because this one
is over.
As Dandy Don said a long time ago with Howard Cosell on Monday Night Football. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
Camps Propane, your full-service, state-of-the-art propane company. Ask about the senior and veterans discounts and the Smart System, a worry-free propane monitoring system that saves you, the customer, money. Camps Propane, located in the upcountry. Give them a call. It's 296-5544.
They say all good things must end, you know.
Do they?
Well, that's turn out the lights, right? All right, so Griffin on to kick for the Buffs.
I was more into listening to Chicago down here by the Amador band. I can't remember turn out the light. The party's over.
They say all good things must end.
All right, folks, listen. Call Frank if you know the answer to that question at Frank at TSPN TV. And
Frank
the sports
H.
show,
Frank
H.
at TSPNTV.com.
Right.
Remember, there's a $25 gift certificate to Jose's up. I'm going to pull a name out of the hat for all the questions, comments I get on the next sports show a week from Wednesday.
An excellent run back, 37-yard line. Number 2, that's Ruggieri.
First time I think we've called his number tonight,
No, we
Jim.
called him a couple of times at the beginning of the game, number 2, but good run back. So what kind of questions do you want fielded on TSPN's?
Well, any kind of questions about Motherlode League, football, any particular team in the league or whatever. I'll do the research. You send me the question. You're curious about something. Maybe you got a comment, something you'd like to see, something you don't like. Let me know. Get involved. We want to include you. We want to know what you're thinking.
There you go. Short. Intended for 23. That's Bravo. And the quarterback, I think, is just worn out here, Frank. He's thrown probably 60 more times than he's ever thrown in his life.
Yeah, they're just throwing the ball tonight, and they're just not very efficient at it. You know, I get it. Down by this many, you know, if you got any chance to give it, you really don't. Right now, I would use this for practice. I would work on something I'm going to use next week, and maybe it's the pass, but right now they have not been very good at it. That was a handoff to number 5 around off tackle to the right. Moves it up just across the 40-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and long again. They've been in that 3rd and long situation all night long. I don't know their exact conversion rate, but it has not been good. Forced into another passing down. It's a double inside, like a trap play, going nowhere. It's going to be 4th down. That gained about 1. They're going to be forced to punt on that side of the 50 again.
I think they punted, what, 6-7 times tonight at least?
Oh, at least.
So they don't even send in a punting team. They just kind of regroup there unless they're going to try to go for it. And I think they are going to go for it.
Well, I think they're thinking that maybe Coach Baker is going to call off the dogs here, and they're just going to try to get this gig. Oh, good seal.
72.
Oh, that's a hold right there.
First down, yeah.
That was a hold that didn't get called. Number 32 had the edge sealed. He had a good job on it, and all of a sudden, the offensive player just had a hold of his jersey.
We got a flag here right now.
Yeah, but that was late. Certainly, they're going to a running clock now, so they're waving for the clock to go.
Clock's going.
And I don't know what the late foul was. It was against Amador, but they missed the holding call.
I think they're calling face mask. Personal, yeah, they call face mask.
Well, they missed the holding
15
call
yards
out
here and give them 15 on the other side.
Offensive holding, because he never should have got around that edge, but that's going to move the ball up inside the 35-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
First down.
Oh, high snap, fumble in the backfield, pressure. Oh, he just throws it away. There's nobody there.
I don't even think they're going to even call it, Frank.
Well,
I think it's, oh, there he goes. He
there's
just
the
threw it
flag.
out.
It's intentional grounding.
Throws it away.
Wind the clock, running clock. They are on a running clock now, Jim, no matter what. They're, yeah, once you're up over 30 points, they go to running clock in the 4th quarter.
Shop Hospice of Amador, Calaveras thrift stores. You're going to find a friendly staff, great bargains in clothes, furniture, housewares, and so much more. If you have items to donate, please bring them by the hospice, where you're going to see those proceeds assist in providing services and care to all our terminally ill patients in Amador and Calaveras County. Again, it's Operation Care.
You know, Jim, I think the Colusa quarterback is just tired of running away from that pressure. He just threw it out there so he didn't get tackled again.
That's right. Well, he didn't slip. He was in a rare...
Because there wasn't a receiver.
He was in rare
neighborhood.
form because he didn't slip and he didn't know what to do when he got out in the flat.
There was not a white jersey on that side of the field. Oh, there's a fumble on the handoff. I think he got it back.
And I tell you what, he got smacked, Frank. He is...
Yeah, he's a little slow getting up there.
Yeah.
So we've got an injury timeout. Now the clock will stop. So why don't we take a break and we'll come back. Okay, we're back here. We had quite an extensive break here and an injury timeout.
No.
18-14.
They lost.
So anyway, it was a long timeout, had an injury. There was a player taken off, hopefully just precautionary measures as we saw in the Argonaut game earlier in the year, some type of possible head-neck injury. Like I said, hopefully it's just protocol because they're very, very, very concerned about these type of head and neck injuries. So anytime there's anything like this, protocol says, you know, you strap them down, you take the face mask off, and that's what they did. So hopefully that young man is going to be fine. So we're going to get ready to get this one back underway. There's 5:11 left on the clock. It's 41-6 right now. Amador leading. We should be on a running clock when we get back going, so it shouldn't take us a long time to go here. The players are trying to stretch out a little bit after that long break. Last thing we need here is some injuries from muscles getting tight, this and that, as it happens in the cool evening air after a long break, and trying to get those quick twitch muscles to get going again. So Amador's coming back on the field now, and here comes Colusa. So we're going to get back underway.
We'll be done in 5 minutes and 11 seconds because it is a running clock. So
now let's pick up where we were.
I forgot where we left off.
It's 3rd down.
And a long ways for a first down.
Yeah, after that sack.
Up again with a 3rd and long.
Almost 30, like 28, 29 to go, a 3rd down here. So the clock has started. Fumble, the ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up, he's in trouble, brought down by a whole host of Buffalo players. Quick whistle by the field official. They're not going to let the two out of hand, and they're just going to continue to run this clock now. That'll be 4th down. little hard for these kids to maybe get their concentration back, their focus after one of their leading players goes down with an injury like that. Hopefully it's not serious, but right now I'm sure there's concern on not only the coaching staff's part, but as well as the players, and for that matter, for everybody here at the game.
So 4th down, and they're going to give it a go here.
They're talking about it. It's like they're drawing these plays up in the sandbox right now. So he's looking deep.
There's a long one.
Long throw. The defender hits. Oh, there's a that's going to be a pass interference call on Amador. And the only reason they called that is Amador did not get his head around. But if he doesn't interfere with the receiver, that's not a call. It came from all the way the other side of the field, and well, you know, it's kind of bush. Whatever. What are you going to do? All right. So it's going to be a pass interference call. That'll be an automatic 1st down. So they're going to move it up. No, I guess it's not an automatic 1st down in high school.
Oh, so fourth down and still about 20.
3:20 left, clock running. Quarterback looking to throw again, goes back to that bubble screen on the right, and there's nobody there. He's getting down the sidelines.
1st down.
Well, it's going to be close. Let's see where he goes out of bounds.
I don't think
they're going to stretch it back out and see where it was at, because it was really close to the marker. Nope. No. Amador ball. They were just short of the 1st down, so they're going to. Colusa is going to turn it over on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Amador with 2:46 left. I would be surprised if Amador just does not fall back in victory formation here and just run this clock out.
Manisero Insurance Agency, serving you since 1946 with over 100 companies to choose from, helping you, the customer, get the right insurance at just the right price. Freedom of choice, the confidence of experience. It's the Manisero Insurance Agency, located on New York Ranch Road, 255 New York Ranch Road to be exact. Give them a call. It's 223-2151.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they're just going to kneel this one down right now. The officials should come in and let everybody know that's what's going to happen. So there's no contact. Just under 2 minutes now, and they still haven't come out of the huddle. So I'm sure that's what's going to happen. The officials should come in. Everybody should just get in tight. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're just good. Everybody knows. Both teams know. They're just kneeling it down, running this clock out. There's the first kneel down. So that's going to do it. We're just running this clock out in a minute and a half.
Running it out.
This game was all Amador tonight, Jim. You know, they came out, they put 20 straight points on the board, went out to a 20-0 lead. Colusa scored right before the end of the half. The real story then tonight was not only defense but offense both. They just had an outstanding game all the way around. The second half started. They scored right away at the 9:45 mark on a 31-yard run by Littlefield. Then Colusa came back with a 66-yard punt return. Couldn't do anything with it. Amador had to punt. Colusa had to punt. Amador had to punt. Then Colusa punted, and it was a fumble. At the end of the third, it was still 27-6. Then Amador gets the ball back at the 20, and a 75-yard touchdown pass from Grunwald to Williams. The PAT was good at the 10:49 mark. That made it 34-6. Then there was a fumbled kick. Amador gets possession again, a 36-yard run on a great fake. Grunwald took it around the left side for the last score of the game. The PAT was good. That makes it 41-6. That'll be a final here tonight as we're counting off the last 20 seconds. But just a great, great game for Amador. They get their first win of the season. A lot of momentum coming into next week's Mother Lode League opener.
And that's going to just about do it for the Game of the Week. We'd like to thank our overall sponsor of the Game of the Week, once again, locally owned and operated Jackson Tire. See them if you need tires or anything else for your car. They do a good job. Thanks for watching this edition of our sports show on TSPN TV, Amador County's own television network. Jim Vinceguer along with Frank Halverson, along with Tommy Fox on camera one on the Slavic, saying thanks for watching the game of the week. We're going to see you right back here next week for the league opener. It's going to be Amador hosting the Somerville Bears.
Good night, everyone.
Our sports show and the game of the week is a TSPN TV production. All rights reserved.
Matic Vukovic Insurance Services specializes in home, auto, commercial, life